Gertz, Mayor of the Unified Government of Athens-Clarke County, and I'm glad to have a conversation about our engagement with the Bloomberg Philanthropies City Data Alliance. Bloomberg Philanthropies has been a great partner in a number of ways over the last several years. We've been working with What Works Cities for about 7 years, and in that time we've been making some great strides to get our data house in order. We attained silver certification in 2021 and recertified in 2023, which really accelerated our use of data and performance metrics in the daily discussion and execution of our work. But we know there's more we can do to effectively put the data we generate to use in decision making, as well as showing our work, letting people know how we arrive at the conclusions. We've done a lot to promote strategic thinking and data-informed management throughout our culture in the last few years, and we've gotten pretty good at communicating the effects of policy decisions and program outcomes in some sectors of our government. Now what we need is for that culture to really take root and spread throughout the organization. Now, in terms of how this will support us and our team to better lead the city and improve the lives of residents, I begin with the observation that every local government is resource constrained and needs to make tough decisions that hopefully will be in line with the needs and desires of the majority of residents. We can always be better at interpreting the signals we're getting from our constituents through the effective collection and use of data. So for example, we have several programs right now that we're funding with ARPA dollars. If we can do more to assess the demand for and efficacy of these programs, we can put longer term plans in place to assure their continuance after these one-time funds run out, and that way build lasting change. One area where we know we can improve is in communicating with our residents while using data to provide some context around why certain decisions were made and what we believe the long-term impact of those decisions will be. Now, in terms of why now is a good time for us to double down on creating a citywide data strategy, we're maturing as an organization in terms of our use of data, and we have all of the raw materials for success already in place. We have data and technology governance committees and working groups to ensure we're crafting reasonable policy around the dissemination and use of data products. We're using portals for communicating and sharing data products transparently. We have a data inventory and data-informed organizational strategic plan and associated performance measures. We're taking steps to align our budget practices with available data and tying dollars to outcomes. We're using data effectively to reform outdated and inefficient internal practices. But in a lot of ways, we're like a living room full of great furniture, but furniture that's not arranged well enough to be visually appealing or functional and not doing anything to stimulate dialogue. And that's where we want to get to. Thanks a lot.